and all that cool stuff. All right. Hello YouTube. Hello everyone in YouTube land. Welcome on in. Welcome back to some more live speed runs. Yow! Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome back to more live speed runs, guys. Dude, I planned on doing like DLC or some shit, like DLC or, you know, all main bosses plus DLC bosses. But I feel like any percent is just so simple. Like, why did we need to reinvent the wheel? You know what I mean? Like, if it's working, you know, if I'm getting better times, then I may as well just keep going, man. But yeah, here I'm a bit cut off. How am I going to be gaming like this? Yeah, I'm a bit cut off in the shot, so I'm going to see if I can not cut my head off at the top. Is that good enough? Okay. That should be good enough. Can you guys still see me? I guess I'm sure you can still see me. Does it still look good? We'll move the moon. Okay. All right. Let's go. You can tell that I have not played any live speed all day because I'm just now plugging in my controller for the first time. Listen, I was a bum today. I won't lie to you. Today was bum mode. But I felt good about it. I felt damn good about it. I played Battlefield 6 for like 3 hours today. But I enjoyed myself. So it was worth it. It was my reward for getting that insane run. Okay. Also, today was laundry day, so I got my Kazan shirt washed again. Dude, I kind of low-key love this shirt. I feel like this shirt is so cool. I love the Kazan shirt. Dude, this freaking moon. This freaking moon. It's pissing me off, bro. There we go. That's better. Aura shirt. It is Aura, dude. Holy schmoly, dude. The first Berserker. Oh, no, it's this arm. That's my guy right there. That's my guy right there. Listen, all I'm saying is Neo has never sent me a sweatshirt or a shirt. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's not very hard to get me on your side. But yeah, anyway. Anyway, welcome back, guys. I was actually watching some streamers who are learning to do like hit lists lives of P, and it's cool to see. It's cool to see like a new era of no hit runners and stuff. Because back when I was running like every day, it was like me, Ainrun, Yeats, me, Mario, Swed, Tom, and I feel like now we have like a new era of no hit runners, which is cool. I saw I think it was Yashao was doing runs too. Yashao was hanging out in here quite a bit. I didn't realize they did runs. So I was watching their stream. And that was fun. Hey, Volatile. Hope you had a good day today. I did. I had a great day today. I had a nice, like, lazy day, you know? You know, like in Expedition 33 at the beginning of the game, Gustav goes like, I'm preparing my usefulness for tomorrow. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today to prepare my usefulness for tomorrow. And that was kind of like me today. I was very useless today. But that's okay.
You got a lot to answer for. You can't sneak past me.
I need to put on... that. You better only stream Liza P forever. Oh, don't worry. I'll be doing Liza P for quite a bit. Don't you worry. Where the hell is this wire going? Is this going around? Oh my god, it is. This wire is like going around my chair. This is dramatic. My phone wire is literally going around my chair. Alright. When we get tangled up in the 8-foot cord. Thank you, Anka, for the good luck, dude. Thank you. How are you? We have an ad break, guys, so those of you on Twitch in about a minute, by the way.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for. You know what? You can't sneak past.
Hey, how's it going, Mop?
Die!
Welcome, welcome.
This guy right here.
Yo! Thank you for the prime sub, dude. Holy schmoly. Appreciate that, Mop. How are you? Dude, my favorite comment on YouTube was when, like, I went to go check my comments. I think it was, like, before I went to sleep. I saw someone commented, and they were like, order has been restored. I thought that was so funny, dude. Yo, CG, what's up? What's up, dude? Welcome on in. I'm good today, yeah. Today was very slow. In a good way. Today felt like it went by very slow. Which was good, because I was having fun. You know how, like, they always say time flies by when you're having fun? It was like that, but, like, time was moving slowly, so it's like double fun. Which is cool. Hey, thanks, Ralph. Couldn't have done it without you. Truly, could not have done it without you telling me to sing Pinocchio. This should stagger, then this should give me a Fable bar. And this kills right here, I think. Nice. Hey, Coffee. How's it going? It's going good. You don't make it even better, though? Exclamation mark G-subs. I'm gonna make myself one right now. I will make myself a G-subs. I don't know what flavor I want. We'll put this flavor in there. I need me a pick-me-up. I'm just kidding. These have caffeine in them, but I feel like G-Subs is more of a sustained energy than coffee is. It's like less immediate caffeine, but it's more sustained over a long period of time. That's what I like about it so much. Hashtag ad. Hello, Inkon. Welcome. Good morning. Thank you for the good luck on the runs, man. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Wow. Must be somewhere in the east. Right now it's like 8 o'clock at night. You were being serious? I know you were. I know you were. Listen, I don't want to bust that move out until I get like a 125, right? I want to bust out the Pinocchio move, the sing the Pinocchio. I'll bust that out when I really need the time save.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for. You can't sneak past
You're the
me.
devil's puppet.
Die! I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
That's actually really unlucky. I wonder what you would do if that happened. Oh my god. I cannot believe that.
Sure. Devil puppet no more.
Hey, Midnight Blue. Now, was that unlucky, or did I just do that wrong? Because I'm pretty sure that he can't interrupt you if you're fast enough. So maybe I did that wrong. Is there a speedrun for easy mode? As of right now, Legendary Stalker is the only the only difficulty that has runs for it on leaderboard. But I think there would be. I think I'm gonna make a category because I have like the super mod permissions on Speedrun.com. I want to make a category for easy mode for those that want to just see how fast they can get easy mode down to. But as of right now, all runs are on Legendary Stalker. Ah, a little bit slow there. Okay, so here I'll do like one of these and like one of these, and then I'll do another R2. He won't die, I don't think. This should kill though. Yeah. Only 16 minutes this time. Guys, look. Furious is, dare I say it, on time to a stream. Oh my goodness. What a good noodle. I'm so proud of you. Guys, don't point and laugh. Don't publicly shame Furious.
You got a lot to answer for. You can't sneak past me. Die!
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to interrupt you if you're fast enough. Are you a dream or a nightmare? Are you a dream or a nightmare? Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. We'll do this Watchman, then we'll do maybe Victor, and then I'll practice the Arch Abbey skips, then we'll do runs. I don't want to do too much practice today. I want to just do like full runs. Calibri, hello dude. Welcome in. Hey Athelian. Hey, Casual Animal. No worries, dude. Don't feel bad about it. It was the last round of the night. Hey, Sicko Hunter. Welcome in, dude. Hope your day off was good. Yeah, I mean, I basically took the day to work on my video, and also I went on the Speedrun.com website, and I edited the Liza P rules. The game rules, in my opinion, look a lot cleaner. So that's what I was doing last night, and then I also was working on my video. So it was a good day off. Very productive.
You can get from City Hall.
Leave out all the runs.
Now that's all you.
All right. And then I'll do Victor. Was that an Eric Andre reference? No, I don't think so. It totally flew over my head. Whatever I just said was not Eric Andre reference. Totally flew over my head. Hey, Slow Wolf.
Light to the followers of the truth!
Oh, I didn't mean to destroy it. I fucking destroyed my acid abrasive. Oh yeah, also yesterday I helped sell it out because I noticed that the auto splitter was kind of, it wasn't like splitting at the end, so I helped sell it out, fix the auto splitter yesterday too. Lethal Juicebox, thank you for the 4-month Prime sub, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the good luck as well.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the world. The new world belongs to us.
This is the best puzzle RNG, I think. I get a charge R2 off. Yeah, and then he just dies here. That is the best possible RNG because first phase is so quick that you can have the abrasive for the entire phase too. Can you guys believe that there is still a minute and 30 seconds, 40 seconds even, between PB and some of best? Like, where the hell is all that time save? Obviously, I know it's just a little bit everywhere, but like, this run is still really good. It's not like the run is just trash. Like, it's still like a really good run overall. Oh yeah. Here. Time to pay up, freeloaders. Yo, Tasman, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the resub. Ah, I guess the follow-up was greedy there. You're on Lumakio and his second phase sucks. Dude, Lumakio, I swear, is like one of the tankiest fights in the run. Like, he has so much HP because he heals twice and has a whole, like, second phase. He's pretty tough. Honestly, I enjoy Lumakio more than any of the NPC fights in the base game.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the world.
I should have probably done an R2 there, but yeah, because now he's gonna do this, and then I have to probably do a R1. Yeah, that R1 made sure that he went into phase 2 off of that. Damn. That was pretty slow because I lost my abrasive there. Calibri, thank you for the 2 gifted subs, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. That's very nice of you. Much appreciated. It's time to pay up, freeloaders. And Hyperion as well. Thank you for the 24 months, man. Holy schmoly. Lots of love coming in. Thank you so much, guys. Hi, Delis. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. What does the back look like? Oh, you see my shirt? The Kazan shirt? Here. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's got like Kazan right here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Love the shirt. Thank you. I won it playing Kazan the First Berserker during the Mastery Trials. My favorite game.
Light to the followers of the truth! The new world belongs to us!
Recommend good amulets for him? What, for Lumakio? I mean, just the standard amulets work fine. I normally just use the Watchman amulet, Victory amulet, and Fuoco amulet for speedruns, but not that I'd recommend that for casual playthroughs. Because they are quite heavy. I'd say get some good armor. Good armor is a good use of your weight. And then I guess you could do like Carcass Slayer or Human amulet. Here, we're gonna practice the skip for a little bit. Order is restored. Nice. Gods. I have to get rid of this guy because I need to practice the skip up here. What was the throwable lineup I did for this? It was something like this, right? Nope. It didn't work. Did you have a good day today? I did. I did indeed have a good day today. I did indeed. I'm a certified ball and gun gamer now because I'm on Battlefield 6 now. Yeah, Hyperion, there's a skip here, but it's quite difficult to do. I think I did this skip with the booster glaive on my no-hit run. You can also do it with Fable. Like, you can use it with, you can do it with the glaive, but you can also do it with Fable. On the glaive, this one. I think the secret is to just late, like, running attack super late. But I miss it twice on my PB, so. So I lost like 10 seconds here. I'm missing it twice. One, two. Nope. You can never do no-hit run in this game. Honestly, they're quite difficult, but the bosses themselves are not very hard. It's more so just the areas that are hard. Like, the bosses are still challenging if you make them hard on yourself. By doing, like, no throwables or, like, no Fable or whatever. It's so over. We're so back. Yeah. Well, I'm practicing the skip Psycho Hunter so that way I don't fail it in a real run. If you fail it in a real run, then you lose a lot of time. Does it matter what weapon you're using while doing the jump skips? Yes. I mean, this does not work with any other weapon like the same way. You could do it with other weapons, but it's entirely different. Like with the booster glaive, you have to do a charge R2. It's just that the animation allows you to go further with your running attack. Like, just a running R2 does, like, nothing, you know? Like, you don't go, like, any distance with that. It's all in the running R1 for this weapon. And the Fable Art, too. The Fable Art's not terrible, either. You just would go like this. We're trying to save Fable. Ow! Hello, Loud Italian. Welcome in, dude. You ever played a game that was too hard for you? I mean, as far as like games that I played that have been really difficult, obviously the Souls-like genre just doesn't have that same feeling to it anymore. But yeah, I've played plenty of games that have been very difficult, but none that I've like given up on for the difficulty. Like, I've obviously lost interest in a game because I didn't enjoy it, but I don't think I've like stopped playing a game because it was too hard, per se. Maybe unless like you include like competitive shooter games, because those are I'm not very good at. I'm not very good at first-person shooters. Hey, Mobius. You missed it. Do it again. Okay. I'm on it. I'm on it, boss. One more record coming right up. I like Valorant. See, here's my thing with playing games nowadays. Like, I I used to be really big into League and also Valorant as well. But I realized very early on that I'm like average at the game, and I don't like being average at games. It makes me mad. It makes me really mad. Grrr. So I get mad because I'm mad at how bad I am, essentially. Even though I'm not that bad, I'm just like average. But I don't like feeling average. Okay, this should be good enough. Your average elo plat? Dude, I feel I was like silver. I was like silver gold when the game first came out. I guess I was below average then. All right. This should be I gotta get the muscle memory down on this. Like, I gotta get like the jump down so I can visualize this every time. Like this. Yeah, okay, this seems good. People with jobs, elo. Yeah, see, that's like, yeah, exactly. Listen, us 9 to 5 job havers, dude. Listen, we can't compete. You know what I'm saying? Says the full-time streamer. Hi, Vic. Welcome in, dude. Competitive multiplayer can be a frustrating experience. Yeah. Absolutely, it can be. Absolutely, it can be. I don't know. Maybe I just have like, I don't know. I feel like I've always been that way though. I've always gotten frustrated. Does Eliza P stream reward you for speedrunning this? No. Thank you for the follow, dude. Well, yeah, also, I mean, my first-person shooter of choice nowadays is, well, was, not really anymore. I started playing it again recently. But Destiny 2 is like my first-person shooter of choice. And even in that game, I feel so out of the loop. Because it's like, there's been so many patches and so many different weapons added because like the new DLC. Honestly, tanking that hit's not a bad idea. That's with armor on, though, at full HP. Very, very interesting. Hey, Gurkat, welcome in, dude. Welcome, welcome in.
Show me everything you have. Upward up Geppetto.
I like this start so much more because you only have to do this in phase 2. And that way for this opener, you can do like this and then... Okay, that's how I screwed up. Yeah, so you don't want to have that happen where you parry too late on something. But I actually really like that idea of using the second abrasive like in phase 1. Because it just barely runs out on you in phase 2 if you know, don't put a second one on. So I think literally putting on a second abrasive in phase 1 while he's staggered is a good use of your time. Genuinely. Played this game twice, but both times it took hours to pass this boss. Well, I'm using a fully optimized run, or fully optimized build for pure damage, and this weapon is really broken. So that's where that's coming from. Really? Did I parry too early there? Yeah, exactly, Furious. That's the thing too, right? It's like a lot of those games nowadays, I don't really have the drive. Because the problem is, like, you want to play them all, right? But you can only really play 1 or 2 and be really good at them. And for me, that's Lies of P and Elden Ring. Those are my 2 games. So, like, I can't really add anything else to the mix. I mean, if you're just, like, a god gamer, you can do that. But I don't think I'm a god gamer in general. I think I just put a lot of time into one genre. Like, I know people that can do both, but...
Show me everything you have. Upward up Geppetto.
Not me. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Drill overlay is not working. Yeah. That sucks. I have to restart OBS for it to work, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep going. Hey, Elias. Welcome in, dude, by the way. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, brother man. You look at a lot of games that categorize you as a god gamer. Well, thank you, Elias. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, my lobster's too buttery. I guess. That's fair. I'm gonna not use a catalyst here. Let's see if this works. Gonna have to do this first. Wow, that still worked. That's crazy. Bring back low blanks. No, let's not do that. Please, no. I don't want to play League anymore.
Show me everything you have.
I don't want to paint anymore. If he jumps, I'm gonna be really mad. Ah, if I got that parry off, that'd be perfect. Your friend group jumped on Valorant and now you hate it. Yeah. I think if my friend group was like a Valorant friend group, I think I wouldn't be too happy about that. Listen, I'm sure playing with your friends is super fun, but I think tac shooters are very what's the word? Seasonal. You know what I mean? I think tac shooters are not something that I want to be playing all the time. Look at that. That's so clean. That's so clean. It's one of those things where, like, I'll hop on, I'll play a game of Overwatch, or I'll play a game of Valorant, or I'll play a game of League every once in a while, but I would never main that per se. That, at least not anymore. Hey, thank you, Mia.
Show me everything you have, upward of Geppetto.
Okay. It is time to do runs. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how she goes.
There you are. I've been looking for you. Miss Jimmy, please escort him to the hotel. Let's get you out of there. Find something that can help. But it'll be
Thank you, Samrat. Manus, more like minus. That is true. He has been deleted from the world. At least in practice. Although in this instance, he's still alive. So you go get him. We need to go get him. We need to go zero him. As I would say in Cyberpunk. You know what's always great about having a new PB to run against is a new set of splits. I have a new set of splits, which means that there's new time saves and just a new outlook, I guess, as well. 144 used to be like, I don't know, minus 0.3. We did indeed, Elias. We did indeed. Been trying to push this category as low as possible. I have a pretty killer sum of best now too, which is pretty cool.
a powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Hello, out here.
The PB's over on YouTube, by the way, if you guys are curious. It is up on YouTube. Him. I think R1's early there because I think that's because when he's getting up, he has a little bit of DR. By a little bit of DR, I mean like a lot of DR.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a
Damn. Thank you for the follow, dude. And the blue guy. Holy schmoly. Hey, Distro. Hey, Marcus. Thank you for the follow as well.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, where we're safe. Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Oh, also, by the way, guys, we probably have Randocalypse coming up soon. My next opponent is Hooser in the playoffs for the randomizer league thing that Carsey's running. And I think that'll be happening on Sunday, by the way. So this week I'll probably be practicing for Elden Ring. I'll be doing that like new Gladiator Gauntlet thing, most likely. Because that's like kind of the same thing as Randocalypse, where it's like randomized bosses. Yeah, we beat Domo in round 1, so now we are in round 2. I think it's like top 16. I'm advancing to. So I'll be doing some Elden Ring this week to practice for that on Sunday. Did I just buy only one? I did. I didn't. How many of these did I buy? Yeah, I bought too many.
Come out, Geppetto! You got a lot to answer for! Wait, you can't sneak past me! Die! Are you a dream or an nightmare? Stop showing up already. I demand it.
Yo, thank you for the 7 stream streak, dude. Distro, thank you for the 7 years. Holy schmoly. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? The Bears? Honestly, I've not been watching too much football this year, but I will say the Rams are really good. It's the only team that I've really seen a whole bunch of. It's the Rams. Hey, Turtle. Yeah, the song's from RE4. Wait, why are the Rams Omega lol? Bro, Matt Stafford is my GOAT.
My friend. Remember where you can get from City Hall.
They have to win the wild card. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. He's my GOAT. Matt Stafford is the GOAT. Also, by the way, I think I messed up because, yeah, I bought something. I bought too many of something. Dude, honestly, I was cheering for the Colts too. For at the end of the season, I was cheering for Phillip Rivers. I cannot believe they benched him. I can't believe that. I mean, I watched his games and he looked like not bad. You know what I mean? Like for a grandpa, a literal grandpa. If anything, it's just like embarrassing to all the other like backup QBs that did not get picked. It's like, damn, we must really suck if they want him over us. All I know is my team's in the Super Bowl. What's your team, Distro? What team do you like? See, I'm a Giants fan, but I have to choose other teams to like because my team sucks. I love that turtle emoji. That one is so good. Are you still playing Dark Souls, Turtle? Oops, did not mean to press L1 there. As a Falcons fan, dude. Publicly admitting you're a Falcons fan is a brave thing to do. My condolences. You feel stuck? That's fair. That's fair. I mean, Dark Souls 1 does pigeonhole you into certain bosses. There's 4 that you can choose from after, you know, like the main event in the middle of the game, but I think that game kind of has that same issue that this game does, where you kind of get pigeonholed. Didn't really have a team growing up. I see. Yeah.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
The thing is, with like being a fan of any team that has like a backstory, like if you're a Seahawks fan, they can just say one word. They can just say, like Malcolm Butler. I guess it's 2 words. If you're a Falcons fan, they can just say 28-3. Dude, that's crazy that 2 runs in a row I've low rolled that. I guess that run that I had before was not a low roll. It was just his DR was super high. Hey Radius, what's up, dude? How's Metal Gear Solid going? Your family's only been Braves fans. Baseball? Okay. I have never been a baseball guy. My family is football and basketball. I've tried baseball and I've tried hockey, and I'm not really fans of either.
Jimmy, please escort him to the hotel. Let's get him out of
I mean, I'll watch a hockey game, honestly. Like, hockey, going to a hockey stadium and watching a hockey game probably is so fun, you know? One of the best games you ever played? Damn, is it that good? I don't know. MGS has always not really hit that spot for me. We have an ad break, guys, coming in about 50 seconds, by the way. Yeah, that is true. It did seem very different when I played it the first time. Football is too slow for you. That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. Like, yeah, it really is mostly ads. Like, it's just
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
3 and out ads, 3 and out ads, 3 and out ads, touchdown ads, kickoff ads, 3 and out ads. You know. Radius, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. The 26 goddamn Prime sub months. Holy schmoly. Never missing a beat. Metal Gear sponsored Prime sub incoming. Holy. 45 minutes straight, no ads. Right. Yeah.
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
And Dial a Bet, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Thank you so much, guys. 45 minutes straight, no score. Actually, also true. I like seeing the number go up. I think the best like scoring to ads to sport ratio is probably basketball,
And that's the only way in.
because they're always scoring and the ads aren't too bad. But the NBA is an absolute joke.
One more thing I should mention.
Yeah, I've not really been keeping up with too many sports, honestly.
Like you.
I read the headlines and obviously I'm whatever is culturally relevant to the point of being casually on Twitter or whatever I'll read, but I don't actually follow these sports too much anymore. I used to be very into sports, actually. I used to play football, obviously, in high school, and I used to also like just follow a bunch of sports, play like fantasy football, fantasy whatever. Yo, Montage, thank you for the raid, dude.
Look at that. Be careful.
Thank you so much, man. Hope you had a great time. Welcome in, rats. Geez, thank you for the fresh tier 1, man. Holy schmoly, thank you so much. You are the GOAT. Rat Gang raid, hell yeah. Thank you for the good luck, Demon Blood. How was your stream, Montage? What are you up to today? I see you're playing Elden Ring. What was on the agenda?
I hate these guys.
Back to your PvP roots?
Don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later when we're safe.
You're playing the game in first person.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular.
Oh god,
rich
how many times do you
people
throw up to motion
row. We wanted
sickness?
fancy boutiques and shops.
Jesus.
No place better.
That'd make me sick, dude.
That was long ago.
Rolling would literally make me motion sick. Skyrim, but with good combat? I mean, maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll try it out. Sounds pretty cool. We were talking about sports ball a little bit in here. That's what we were up to before you raided. We were talking about sports ball because couple people were talking about football. Then we started talking about sports and whatnot. You love sports ball? Me too, dude. Sports, 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 sports. Honestly, who needs sports when you could just watch iShow Speed? He's the peak of athleticism in streamers.
Come out, Geppetto! You got a lot to answer for! You can't sneak past me! Die!
He's just like us, guys. I'm just like him, I promise. I can race a cheetah as well. Well, that's the thing, Strider, is that if you don't have like a family following around the team, it's very hard to get into it. My family, from a very young age, have been like, listen, we're Giants fans, okay? They suck right now, but I promise you, they're good. And guess what? They sucked, and they won 2 Super Bowls while still sucking. So I'm not complaining. I'll take those 2 Super Bowls, I guess. Come on, man. I'm gonna reset. That was so slow. Sorry for the resets. It simply has to happen. Do we want a deep fryer from other? I don't think we use it that much. No, probably not. I don't think so. I don't think, like, because you have to change the oil constantly, and like I've had a fryer before, and it's cool and all, but you have to change the oil so much, and you have to like maintain it. It's very annoying, actually. So I'd say no, probably not. Yeah, I'm more of an air fryer kind of guy. I found your channel through GDQ, watch your Demon Souls run, and also saw you do Lies P. Start on the run after finishing it 2 again. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for coming in and saying that, Cheese. And yeah, I wish you luck on, you know, getting a new playthrough started in Lies of P. I was going to be there this week for GDQ, but it didn't really work out. The trip was a bit too expensive to justify. Because traveling is so damn expensive these days. Pop up. There we go. Yeah, air fryer I feel like is better than deep fryer. I mean, you can't air fry everything, but you can air fry a lot of things. My only worry about air fryers is that it's like almost too good to be true, and I really hope there's not like a study coming out in like 20 years from now that says like that links like air fryers to you know, cancer causing things. That would be very unfortunate because I use an air fryer very, very often. So they better not link that shit to cancer, or I'll be pissed. Hey, thank you, Tinted. Hey, Pandorix. Not a grease/deep fry kind of guy. No, honestly, unless you're cutting your own potatoes and making like your own French fries, I don't think the grease is really worth it. You can also air fry your own potatoes as well if you wanted to make French fries. There's an air fryer recipe for like everything. They're just compact convection ovens. I see. Interesting. Just beat Xeno and Jiva in World. Really? Oh my god, you've been grinding World, haven't you? That's cool. I'm happy that you've been on it and you've been enjoying it. Yeah, honestly, Monster Hunter World is one of my favorite games of all time.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Hello, I did it out here.
Sorry you're a Giants fan. I don't remember them being good to Eli Manning and Michael Strahan. It's okay. I'll take the 2 Super Bowls against the Patriots. I will take rooting Tom Brady's legacy. Even though it wasn't ruining it at all. It just kind of built towards Eli Manning's legacy more than affected Tom Brady's. The Giants ruined my childhood. That's so funny. Dude, we had a Super Bowl party, I remember, and there were 2 Giants, or everyone was a Giants fan. All my mom's friends were Giants fans, and there were 2 Patriots fans there. And oh my god, they both like went outside and had a smoke break like when when they came in. They're like, I can't do this right now. Because everyone was hooting and hollering and cheering. And we were all like, yeah, yeah. PC can't run Wilds. Don't worry. Don't feel bad about it because mine can't either. I get a generous 34 FPS playing Wilds with a streamer PC. I think that is just embarrassing. Is that not just like embarrassing to the series as a whole? That my rig, which was a combined cost of like 2,000 plus, like 2,500 bucks, and is still up to date with modern hardware, can only achieve 34 FPS. Your RAM could buy you a house right now. Dude, I was low-key considering, like, seeing if I can sell my RAM. Better double the cost of that rig for some RAM.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Dude, what the hell is going on with the PC market?
Don't be alarmed.
I know it,
My
like,
name is Jeff.
has it ever been
We'll talk
good
later.
since, like, 2018? Like, I feel like it's been bad ever since, like, 2018. It's been so bad.
It was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques.
I
and
built my
shops.
PC in 2016, and I've been just, like, replacing all the parts
Before the
slowly.
puppet frenzy.
Can you explain about small risk of essaying? I mean, I don't mind, like, putting a long message in chat. Honestly, I really don't care. Say what you want to say. Speak your truth. Like, I understand that, like, I watched a video on it, and people are essentially saying that there's this one distributor of all the chips in GPU, RAM, I think even CPU chips too, like those semiconductors that they produce out of this power plant, or not power plant, this like factory. They just are the sole producer of these semiconductors, and but I don't know how that makes everything so much more expensive if it's been that way for a while. You know what I mean? I don't understand why it's just getting more expensive now. I guess because they stopped making consumer RAM, right? They like halted production of consumer RAM and made it all just AI, like RAM for like data centers and AI and shit.
You can't sneak past me. Die! Okay, then shoot you up on the bridge.
Hey, Yusuf.
I demanded the truth.
I did see that, yeah, Asus was trying to market their own RAM. So is it just DDR5 RAM or is it all RAM that's being targeted? Because I feel like DDR4 RAM has not increased that much in price. I am running on DDR4. My motherboard is still DDR4 and my CPU is still, it's like 13th gen Intel. I don't feel the need to upgrade though. Like, I don't think the improvement is that drastic. They need to upgrade. I was a little bit too late. The reason why they shot up in 2018 is people figured out if you want to mine crypto, graphics cards are really good at doing complex math. The reason why RAM is going up is AI data centers have a never-ending need for RAM. Yeah, the biggest manufacturer. Yeah, exactly. So basically, it's what we already know, I guess. I did not know the part about like crypto mining like became massive in 2018. I thought it was like a thing for a while before then, but I guess it was like only for the the people who knew. I think when consumers found out that you could mine Bitcoin, that was when everything went to shit.
Now the word I'll use.
Yes, I did see that about how it might delay the next generation of consoles. Like, it makes sense though, because if Sony sees that RAM is that expensive, they can't release a console, because if they release it and it costs $1,000, nobody's gonna be able to buy it. Nobody can afford it. So there's gonna be this shit ton of consoles in storage, and nobody can buy them. It'll be like a reverse PS5 issue where the demand is not high enough. So they have to stall the market until the AI bubble pops. Which who knows when that'll happen.
Classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied from...
And even then, like, even when/if the AI bubble pops, like, that doesn't mean that it's going to be good for consumers, you know? They'll probably just throw out all of the RAM that they were, spending years using. They're not going to give it back to consumers. They'll just throw it all away. And then it'll take like years for production to start up again. Yeah, I see, Jade. So it really is all because of like crypto. Crypto kind of started this all. That's crazy. NVIDIA are downsizing or downshifting their GPU production as well. I would have loved to maybe get like a 9070 XT or something like that before the prices went crazy, but I don't have that kind of money right now. I would have loved to get a graphics card upgrade. I mean, my graphics card is still fine right now, but it's still like my CPU is still kind of not bottlenecking it, but it's like my CPU is it could be under more stress. My graphics card is always under max in the games that I play. I'm running a 6950 XT from AMD, which is like a worse 4070. With more VRAM, I guess. I don't think my card is necessarily bad or anything. I think it's like on that upper high end, I think. I don't think it's like the elite tier of graphics cards, but it's like upper high end, I would say. I think it goes for like I mean, at least when it came out, it was like 800 something MSRP. I got it for like 550. Thank you for the follow, dude. Come on in. Yes, absolutely. I can be I can agree that AMD drivers are terrible. Like their cards are objectively better, but their drivers are just terrible.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
Yeah, I mean it's still really good for now, and I'll probably be able to run like most games. I mean, let's be honest. Even if you have like a 5090 or whatever the hell the highest end graphics card is, like you still will have to use frame gen for all these new games because nobody is bothering to optimize their games anymore. It's all just frame gen this, frame gen that, DLSS 4.5.
Only the word may pass.
Like you can't even use your graphics card, I feel like these days. Like you literally can't even use it because it's just either the game just does not run well with your card, there's a driver issue, or you have to use frame gen. You know? Frame gen slop, literally, is the past like year of gaming in a nutshell. Is just frame gen slop. Exactly. No one wants to use frame gen, bro. I'm so sick of frame generation. You know what game doesn't use frame generation and still runs at stable 120 no matter what graphics card you have? Liza P. Oh my god, who said that? There must be a bird flying around my room. I think someone just said Liza P runs better. Huh. I wonder why that is. My favorite game, Dead by Daylight.
Let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed.
I use my controller to menu.
I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Something's off. Do you see that over there?
Well, the thing is, Poso, with people like have been complaining about frame gen for the past year or so, and I don't think it's going to get much better because it means that I don't know who does the optimization. I'm assuming it's the people on NVIDIA or AMD side. They don't have to optimize the game because if you just frame gen it up to whatever FPS is like, you know, consumer friendly, you don't have to do anything else. That's it. Product finished. And I feel like a lot of games these days are just coming out and having issues. Like,
what is happening?
Maybe it's been longer than I think it is. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but when I booted up Liza P, I didn't have to download any drivers. I didn't have to download any software to cap the FPS. I didn't have to, you know, go in the INI file and change the brightness settings. I didn't have to turn on frame generation. Liza P launched and worked. It launched and it worked on release. I feel like it's so underrated these days. A game that just launches and just works. The P stands for playable. Yeah. It was such a breath of fresh air. Now, that was almost 3 years ago now, right? That was basically 3 years ago at this point. But I have optimism because Neo's next game is going to shatter the market when it comes out and just works again. I have optimism. I have faith. Bring back optimized games. We need another Doom Eternal, dude. We need another Doom Eternal. Another optimized game that just works. Yeah, exactly, Mia. And if you want, you can use DLSS or FSR, but you don't really need to with this game. I have not ran it for, I don't know, a year or so now. I've had no issues. I mean, there was some performance issues on the DLC patch, but... we recently got Liza P. Hey, you're not wrong about that. I think in all seriousness, though, I feel like we're at a state where we're kind of stabilizing a little bit as far as like releases go, because the best games are coming out and are more or less working. I remember there's been way worse driver issues in the past with certain games, so I'm happy that we're in a place where most games kind of just work on release. Maybe it's not been everyone's experiences, but a lot of games that I bought and I launched for the first time last year worked, so it is a step in the right direction. Besides Monster Hunter Wilds, obviously. Monster Hunter Wilds is the exception. Arcane build and Elden Ring. What do you need help with? What do you need help with for optimizing your Arcane build? Like a weapon, a starting path. I mean, you're gonna want to get like bleed as soon as possible, right? You're gonna want to get status effects because you want bleed, you want poison, and you want rot. I don't think rot skills with Arcane, but I'm pretty sure bleed and poison do, and a cult as well, like a cult infusion. So you want that black knife or whatever it's called in Nokron to infuse weapons with a cult, bleed, or poison.
Welcome. Glitchless. Welcome.
Fun weapon. There's always Reduvia, but that one's kind of basic. Chat, are there any good arcane weapons to recommend, Snazzy? Besides Reduvia? Reduvia is the obvious choice, but... I'm assuming PvE, I would say. I'm assuming... Snazzy just wants a fun weapon for PvE. Moog Spear. Yeah, Moog Spear is pretty good. Moog Spear is pretty nice. Wait, Giant Crusher works all with Arcane? Does it really? Wait, Giant Crusher with a Colt scaling as the highest AR single hit in the game? Really? Wow, I didn't even think about that. Hey, Bango. Rivers of Blood, dude. What a throwback. Hey, I see you're just starting this game. You probably have this later game weapon called Rivers of Blood. You'll become good, bud. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's acceptable, I guess. I mean, this is really slow, actually. Never mind. This kind of sucks. Getting flattened is never fun. .4, yeah, that was terrible.
Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
God, Sword of Night and Flame, what a gem. Sword of Night and Flame is like my favorite weapon in the game, I think.
What's name happened here?
Underrated weapon. Like, it's still good. It's not even like it's nerfed that hard where it's unusable. It's still really good. Oh yeah, Dragon and Kansas Well are fun to try out too. Like the Dragon Maw, Dragon Claw are both really good.
Just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was
Weapon with Inherent Bleed like Uchi will work just great with Arcane. The thing with that though is that you have to infuse it with Bleed to make the Arcane do something, right?
God's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krot's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
And it was the Colt instead of Bleed. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see. Yeah, occult healing things are kind of underrated, honestly. I have not really seen an occult build. I've only ever seen arcane builds do status effects like Bleed or Poison. Yeah, occult is very good because you can do like, yeah, like Starfist with occult on them with high arcane is probably really good too. I mean, it's Starfist, right? You could put like anything on it and it'd be good.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
Well, I love Lies of P, but the final boss in the DLC is crashing me out. Any tips? Start a second phase, I die instantly. I know the perfect block might help, but it's so difficult. It's one of those fights that you really have to just be super patient with if you're gonna do like no perfect blocks or whatever, like, or even if you're gonna do perfect guards. Like, the problem with that fight is that you run out of stamina really quickly because either you know dodge yourself out of stamina or you parry yourself out of stamina. So the only tip I can give you for Arlecchino is to basically just try to either manage stamina better or, you know, make sure that it's regenning fast. Make sure you're not slightly heavy. Make sure you're medium load at least. Because stamina I find to be a huge problem in that fight. Yo, Shaolin Tempest, thank you for the raid, dude. What up, gamer? Hope you had a good stream. Hello, gamers. Welcome on, and hope you had a good stream. What are you up to today? I probably should have given myself a bit more stamina.
bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Oh, I didn't.
You played nice with the others, so you want to play with me?
That's finished.
That wasn't too bad. Yeah, no, that's it. Cola. All I do is I press the heal button when I'm going off a ledge, and it gives you a small little boost. Hello, XYZ and Tay. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys had a good time. How's it going? We were doing a little Cyberpunk, but we all love all Souls games and Souls likes. We're doing some speedruns today. Yeah, we just got the record recently for this category. I'm trying to push it below 126. That'll be a huge milestone if we can go below 126. Shall I talk about Cyberpunk instead? I actually just started Cyberpunk about like a week ago. Been playing it pretty religiously for about a week. Definitely loving it so far. It's my first playthrough as well.
How do I feel?
Surging.
Ollie?
Guys, are we sure that... Never mind. I won't say it. Courtesy you. Surface with a smile. Yeah. Are we sure that the ban in Cyberpunk is not a System of a Down? This is base game only. K-Mac. Have you tried Steel Rising? No, I've not tried Steel Rising.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment.
For an arcane build, start with Uchi, get Bloody Slash and Limgrave, get Scavenger, Curved Sword for jump attacks.
All running 24/7. Adelina Corday,
And with Moog Spear. Well, there you go. It's a good build. A good progression as well.
I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense.
Have you tried Nine Souls? No, I have not. I'm not a big Hollow Knight enjoyer, so I don't think I'd really like it too much. That's like the Metroidvania, right? With the parrying.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
Dude, I missed that 3 runs in a row.
As your sister.
Have you tried Mario? You won't believe what this little Italian dude can do. I have not tried this Mario you speak of. Dude, honestly, on GDQ, they were playing clips in like the checkpoint segment or whatever. And they were playing a clip of SM Sunshine, and I was like, damn, I really want to play that game again. Sunshine is such a goated game, man. There's at least 64 of them. Wait a second. 64 Mario? Damn. I gotta take a look. So also the solo queue Gambit in Destiny 2. Really? I played some Destiny 2 today, by the way. I've been getting the itch and I've been playing it a little bit. I feel so far behind now. I feel so far behind and it's very frustrating because I grinded so much and I feel like my weapons are just useless now. Or they're not useless, but like the new ones are so much better. It feels like everything's power crept and I have to buy the new DLC in order to get good weapons. Like, what the heck is up with that? Don't power creep my good weapons. Meanie. I just feel like such an unk, dude. I feel like my loadout is so unk. Whenever I get killed by a guy with like a tier 5 immortal, tier 5 cloud strike. Like, what does that even mean, bro? What the hell does that even mean? Tier 1 through 5? I'm such an unk, man. I know. I feel like I didn't play like any of Final Shape. I bought like the $100 Final Shape bundle with all the season passes. I played like maybe 20 hours of Final Shape, and then I did not play any of the Star Wars one. I guess the Star Wars one is the new one. What was one before the Star Wars one? Wasn't there one between Final Shape and the new one, and Renegades or whatever? But I didn't play any of that. And I feel like everything's been power crept.
They seem lost. Then again, maybe they're mourning him? Whatever's happening. It's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure.
Don't make me try to Google unk. I'm just for me, I always use it whenever I feel like I'm using like the old man filter on my phone. You know what I mean? Like I have like the gray hair and like the wrinkles and everything. Like I feel like I'm using the old man filter on my phone. Whenever I don't understand a game mechanic, I'm like, damn, I'm unk, I guess. Super Mario Bros. 2 did it again. Whoa. Whoa. How do you make Nog Kiba work for Arcane? Oh, that's easy. So Kiba comes with Piercing Fang on it. It's a unique property of the weapon. It comes with Piercing Fang. So you would just put a Colt on the Kiba. And then it scales with Arcane. And it also has Bleed on it too. So you just re-infuse it with Piercing Fang and just have it be Arcane. Super simple. Is there an Elden Ring 2? There might be. There is rumors of the next From Software project that got leaked, but I don't know exactly what that means for the unemployed. Nah, no worries. No worries, Snazzy. We love questions in here. They don't want to make games anymore. They're going AI. Yeah, they're actually going to make, like, hard AI, exactly. You have to, like, answer a bunch of math questions to use the AI. A bunch of complex math equations. Hey, Dodie. Saw last night when you got home from work that you shaved off more than 6 seconds. Yep. I did indeed get it back. We're trying to lower it down to 125 now because I know it's possible. It just is going to be very tight, I think. Extreme CAPTCHA. Yeah, CAPTCHA, but for intelligence. Are you intelligent? Not even are you human. Are you intelligent / sentient? What if there was, like, sentience tests, dude? If they give you, like, a complex equation to solve that AI could not answer. As, like, an advanced CAPTCHA. It's crazy, though, because at this point, AI could probably mimic human emotions, though. Like, we are all cooked, for sure, because AI can most likely mimic human emotions. If there was, like, Detroit Become Human tier androids walking around, they could absolutely mimic human emotions and blend in society. For sure. Because when you give them access to, like, all of the data available and all the books and all the, you know, websites and all the data on the human race as a whole, they're gonna be able to read all of that in seconds and just mimic emotions. Isn't that crazy to think about? Get rid of that. Use these. And then we use this. Put that on. I'll punch a sad robot in the face. Well, that's not very nice, Bango. Oh, what am I doing? Dude, you know what's so crazy to think about? Like, thank you for the follow, dude. When I was, like, younger, maybe not even when I was younger, maybe this is more just relevant now culturally because of the way that society is developing, or I don't know if that's the right word, but you know, when I was younger and I played games like Mass Effect and I played games like Detroit Become Human, I was, like, very sympathetic towards AI, but I think now I don't feel the same way anymore. Now that we're, like, living it, I don't think I could ever look an AI in the face, no matter if it had human skin or not, and, like, You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a hard thing to do. Because deep down, they're just a computer. I used to have, like, so much sympathy. I don't know how you guys feel. That's where I weigh in on that. Well, I just seeing the impact, right? Seeing the impact that AI has on the environment, on the economy, on just general human well-being. Like, sure, it's helpful in certain ways, but I think seeing its like real-world impact definitely helped change that perspective I had.
Light to the followers of the truth! The new world belongs to us!
Can I get the fast kill here? No. What are the boxes for? The boxes are for the full moonstone, so I can get the +5 when I return from the Walker of Illusion and the corrupted Parade Master.
According to the guide, Vanini visited that place.
I could try a route that would skip the second and third box, and so you would be only +3. I don't know how that'd affect like the run, but I could try a +3 route, honestly. Might not be too bad. +3 might not be too bad of a route. The only challenge, I guess, would be picking up, I guess, one more stone. One more moonstone.
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
Bruce Lee, thank you for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we have an ad break for Twitch in a minute, so perfect timing. What's in the bottle? What's in the Glorp Shaky? This is ! G-Sups. I got some of the BBL flavor, the blueberry lemonade flavor. Code blanks for 10% off.
An illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually it had much bigger consequences.
I, for one, welcome our robot overlords. You traitor! You traitor! You'd sell us out for a pack of bubblegum, wouldn't you?
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
Yo, Chow, thank you for the 3-month Prime sub, dude. Thank you, thank you. Ha 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 ha.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain. They think you're worthy.
All the Timmies who can't afford entry-level PC for the next 3 years. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah. I don't know. I am just not an AI guy, you know? I feel like a jaded human in a like Blade Runner or, you know, Mass Effect or whatever. I feel like it's just like a jaded human in one of those universes right now about AI. Hey, good hunter. Was I recently on GDQ? How recent are we talking? I'm not at GDQ right now. I'm at my house right now. But I had a run in the event for this marathon, but I couldn't really make the trip. I couldn't justify the trip. It was just kind of too expensive. How the runs been going today? Pretty good, Kasumi. This is like my first run that actually made it past like Romeo, but pretty good so far. There's a jump right here that I could be doing to save like 10 seconds. It's such a hard jump though, and you lose the run if you miss it. So like I can try a +3 route, I guess, and I can try that. But I don't even think that +3 would even save much time. Like, yeah, you'd skip 2 boxes, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal to grab the 2 boxes. They're kind of en route anyway. And one of the boxes leads to a moonstone, so I have to route in 2 more moonstones.
Whoa! An earthquake!
Whoa, an
Came from
earthquake.
the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal.
I'm just thinking like BRB2 might be bad, and like maybe like Manus would be pretty bad. Whoa, an earthquake. Uh-oh. Which boss do you hate the most in the game? Yeah, probably the crocodile, honestly. Crocodile kind of just sucks all around. Oh, I almost got decayed there. That would have been really bad. Hey, Mango.
Did you feel that?
Just watch the record on YouTube. Thanks, dude.
Amplification effect
I appreciate that.
coming from Kratz.
Oh, I gotta make sure that I don't get aggroed here, because this happened on one of my runs. Yeah, it's gonna happen here again. Oh my god.
Investigate that area.
The croc wanting you to dodge more than parry makes it so much worse. Well, it's not even just that. It's also the same thing as like Golden Hippo from the DLC of Elden Ring, where like you just can't see him. Like with Golden Hippo, you're just like always looking at his teeth. You know what I mean? Like, and his head is always blocking your camera. Same thing with the croc. You're just like, just full on in his jaw. The entire fight. Hey, zombie player.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you've got.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you've got.
I don't even.
Whoa. This used to be the workshop's transportation base, close to Kratz Central Station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hell-bent on attacking the place during the frenzy. But I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it all. So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Kratz and keep moving.
It's time to believe. It do be that kind of time. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about how this run, I've been thinking about it like for the entire time that I've not been speaking. I just feel like this run, oh god. That's rough. I still golded even with that. That is rough. Have that happen. I'm thinking about how this run is like not even fully optimized yet. And I fear that I've been ignoring a few things. Okay, it's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 1, 1. Destroy that. Use 2 of these. Use this, and then equip this and take that off. Okay, perfect. You're the best in the whole world. Sometimes I feel like there's some guy on Billy that's streaming this game and has like a 124 in Glitchless, dude. I know that's not really true because they'd probably be part of the Speedrun community, but there's gotta be somebody that runs this category on Billy that's like really, really good. You know what I mean?
All right, tighten up your springs and let's go.
That was hard to navigate there, but it's you on your all. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. Well, no, because I'm just thinking like, because every run that I do has a chance to PB. You know what I mean? Like every single run that I've been doing has a chance to PB. So there's got to be something that I'm doing that's not like, I don't know. Like maybe this run's not optimized yet. It's hard to explain, but whenever I get a record in a game, I just get like imposter syndrome. I don't know why. I'm like, damn, maybe his friend's not that good. We'll see. Hello, Quinn. I will use that because I can't heal. Like I don't get healed when I go out to the courtyard. It is true, Ronin. It could just be. So okay, so here let's say that we skip these boxes and we don't have to give him the boxes. That's also a time save too, right? I'm thinking about doing that next, just like skipping those boxes. But then I can't do +5, which is fine, I guess. Just more levels in technique. You would be +3. So you'd be losing like 50 something damage, which is not bad, don't get me wrong. But it would slow down the end game a little bit. But you would save time. I guess the third box allows us to buy an extra abrasive, which is actually kind of important because the abrasive does allow me to use fire on Door Guardian.
The hotel. Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on. Someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow.
Big brother always looks out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces.
I did miss a split. Thank you for reminding me.
Avenge you. That stupid puppet. Peter.
This is terrible. I don't have fire abrasive on.
Those alchemists! They did it!
Try now. Or brought better gear.
This is a bad fight. I can already tell. That's okay. Whatever. I still have time in the end game.
Okay, I give up. Just don't kill me.
It was a total attack. The Black Rabbit brothers.
I don't think the damage will be that bad, or can't, but I'll have to test out certain fights with +3.
I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to the... Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes, it seems we can use it
But
to call a
the thing that I just realized that I do miss out on an abrasive because you buy a fire one to use on Door Guardian here. So I'd have to either find a way to pick another one up or level up here. If you level up here, you get your grindstone back. If you level up at Sophia here. Which I guess wouldn't be bad if I was getting to like 50-something technique.
But, let's not make it a habit.
We'll see.
What the... Hey, it's... Sophia.
I found images of memories rage on the seaside because of air.
It's like moments like this that I wish that I had a tool that could spawn in a +3 glaive, like an Elden Ring, because I can't do that. I have to get a file with a +3 glaive. So basically, just I guess it would just be the Rabbit's file or the Corrupted Praedemaster file, and then you just +3 it instead of +5ing it. Thank you, Dio. I appreciate that. Dark Guardian almost rocked you today. I can't believe they nerfed him so hard. He is like so nerfed, it's not even funny. He is a shell of his former self. Oh, hello, dog. Really? I don't know if you can actually get in range of his foot there. Why they even nerf him? I would assume because he's a mini boss and not like a boss that drops like a rare ergo. But yeah, I don't know either. I honestly don't know why either. They made him fall down so easily, and also you can damage him like a normal boss now. I didn't mind the gimmick. I think it was a, you know, interesting gimmick. Hey, Jack. Thank you for the good luck, dude. Nice. Thank you for the follow, dude. Mass Effect 3 came actually much before Lies of P, Dio. Mass Effect 3 was actually what I ran after Bloodborne, I think. I basically was like bouncing between Demon Souls and Bloodborne, and then I was like, okay, I'm bored, and then I found Mass Effect 3 speedruns, and I was kind of into them. You pause your stream for like 10 minutes. I'm afraid that I cannot. They did nerf Laxasia, yeah, boredom. They made her attack speed slower. Do not kill me. Okay. You don't have to go for the skip here. Blah. Here I will do the skip on keyboard and mouse. Nice. Big.
Whoa! Is that you? Wow. Why listen to
It's funny because this run was sub 126 pace, I guess, at one point, because it's only 12 seconds off now.
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
Envy, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Watch YouTube, I figured I use my Prime sub. Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. The DLC is very difficult, yes. It's definitely like a step up from the base game for sure. Made you interested in the game again. That's cool, dude. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate that. I don't know if I can like successfully just run past. That's why I always roll. But this could be a gold, I think, for this segment. We'll see. Might be close. Yeah, it's gonna be like just barely not a gold. Tilt the camera down and run to the left of him. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I feel like I have not really played around too much with that, but I've seen a bunch of people like camera manipulating mobs in this game. I haven't really looked too much into it, but I assume that there's some sort of camera manip that you can do. I think Catslock is doing no hit right now. And I think I've seen her come up with a couple of like camera manips. Don't get your hopes up, guys, because these two fights and at the end were cinema, so don't get your hopes up. Never mind, that was pretty good too. Well, somehow even better. And I got the door skip. Let's try using this now. Oh yeah, you can absolutely use that. Wow. Okay. You can absolutely use that in slow up time. That's crazy, bro. We can take this hit right here. It's faster than rolling, so okay with taking that hit. Oh! I got stuck on the wall there. No, they'd be less consistent, but maybe faster, Dio. At the best case scenario, maybe they'd be a little bit faster. But for sure, like, less consistent with the summon. Because you want the boss, like, attacking you and looking at you. That way you can parry. Nice. Oh, is it working now? Okay, controller overlay just decided to work, I guess. It just locked in, I guess, you know? It was it was ashamed of itself. We don't have to use the soul here, so we can save a little bit of time.
I don't. But remember, I promise.
Wow. 1 second gold. Okay. I guess. Maybe not even leveling here is a play as well. Okay, that was bad RNG, so that should be a little bit of time loss. I think I got like the absolute best RNG of everyone that I run past here on my PB.
Someone walked across my grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
Bro. Ah, it's so annoying, man. I hate when that guy decides to do that. That's so annoying. Makes me roll. All right.
Show me everything you have, upward of Geppetto.
That's unfortunate. I thought I could squeeze in that hit, but gonna be a little bit of a time loss here. Okay, still a new PB, I guess, but that was kind of horrible at the end, but whatever. Still a new PB. Wahoo!
It's fine if I'm gone. But be warned. Watch out, Fortune.
Could have been a lot better, dude, but I will take that. PB is PB. The run back, dude. The 2 in a row. Not too shabby. This run is so beatable, though, man. Oh, 26-26. That's kind of a lucky number, huh? 26-26. Okay. I was here. You guys were here, guys. The go! That's why he's the go! Yeah, thank you for the GGs, guys. Thank you. Well, yeah, 2026 with the 126-26. It's kind of funny, actually. Wow. That's kind of funny. Yow! Hell yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Some of best 124.48 is crazy. I know. Dude, what the hell is happening with my Soma best? Why is it just going down? That's why I'm so worried, man. I'm so worried that my run is just so beatable, but whatever. I know, I already broke the run that I put on YouTube yesterday. Yow! Fuck. I'm not doing this streaming / content creation thing correctly. I keep beating my run a day after. I'm not doing it correct. I'm not drawing it out for content enough. Also, by the way, plus 14 at Rabbits. Smile. Well, you know, one after the other. Yeah, I mean, we're not done for the night. We're gonna keep going. But if this somehow makes it up on YouTube, then thank you so much for watching. Head over to Twitch if this VOD makes it over to YouTube. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm not done yet, though. We're gonna keep going, obviously. That is so funny. That means sub 125 tomorrow. No. I can't. I have to draw it out for content a little bit, dude. I have to draw it out for content a little bit. It's a good problem to have. I guess that's true. This run was invalid because the overlay was not showing correctly. No, we got rid of that rule. We decided to, you know, make it optional to show inputs or not. That was only for any percent back when any percent had like macro accusations being thrown around. As the mods, we talked about it and we were like, we don't need to show inputs. It's entirely optional. Also, speaking of rules, I actually went ahead and I updated the rules on SRC. So if you guys want to read the rules, they're a lot more concise and clear now. But yeah. It's so annoying, though, that my controller overlay has been doing this thing where, like, It just doesn't work on OBS. Like, I have to restart my OBS to make it like reconfigure or whatever, but I don't want to do that because if I do that, then the stream restarts. So I can't really do that. My OBS like crashed like crazy before I started streaming. Also, what the hell is going on with my hair back here? What the hell is going on? I don't know. Okay. So let's go again. Also, let me update the sub goal because it's been not updating. There you go. Oh my god, 425. Holy shit. Has latest sub updated recently? I don't know why my stuff is just so scuffed. It has not even... No. Brian resubbed yesterday. Yeah. There we go. All right. Update the URL. Let me try that actually. Let me try updating the URL. No, does not work. Even if I unplug my controller and plug it back in, it's like it's something that has to do with OBS itself. I have to open OBS a certain way with a certain executable, but for some reason, whenever my OBS crashes, it doesn't like it at all. I don't know why my controller is always so scuffed, but yeah, it's not really working. It's not working. You did, Twink Time. Unfortunately, you did. I'm going to be going again, but yes, I did actually just run it back and get a new PB/WR. Oh, also update title, I guess. Update title. Okay, so...
Yow!
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just closed out of my Twitch chat. What the hell am I doing, guys? All right. Unfortunately, guys, the controller overlay is just bugged for today, but it's fine. It's just cosmetic. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Hello, Robert. Welcome in, dude. Hey, Bunks, I have a question. How do you hold your controller with a claw grip? Yes, I claw my controller. Yeah. So I do for menu, or I guess for like running while moving the camera, I do index finger on the sprint button. Okay, didn't get a block cancel there. Boo. Yeah, so my claw, I do index finger on sprint button, and then middle finger on R1 if I need to R1. But then I always just switch to thumb on circle button, and then index finger on R1 if I need to. If I don't need to move my camera. If I'm locked on. I guess what I was talking about earlier, dude, about how, like, I feel like my time is so easily beaten. Obviously, it's because I'm on a roll, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like part of me feels like it's a bit... what's the word? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but... This game is not as competitive as a game like Bloodborne or Elden Ring. And so I feel like... that could be a lot lower. There's like no glitchless runners right now. It's just me, Blade, and Fats that are running this category. I don't think Blade's been active on this for a while. I think he's been doing Night Rain. Yeah, pull cells are non-negotiable. If I skip pull cells, I'd be missing 3. I'd only have 2 total, and that would mean that I can't survive a lot of fall damage. We mainly use pull cells for surviving fall damage. You get 1 after Donkey, 1 after Romeo. It feels like overkill after Romeo, but you need them. You don't take a Stargazer from Watchmen all the way till Andreas, so you need to make those 5 pull cells last a really long time. No, you don't get a pull cell from the P organ. I mean, you could. I mean, you'd have literally 1 pull cell. I guess 2 with the one that you get from Donkey, but that's not enough to survive all the fall damage in the run. Okay. Fucked up my menuing, so I wasn't paying attention. You pretty much only need the pull cells for the segment between Watchmen and Andreas. You need every single one, so you can't justify skipping them. Skipping them would mean you have to take Stargazers, which is way slower than just grabbing them. It would save like maybe a second and a half, so it would not be worth it at all to skip them. Bro, I fucking block canceled. No, this is any percent glitchless. This is not with DLC. It'd be a lot longer. It'd be like 2.5 hours with DLC. Why did I quit the good run? Brother, it got the world record. It finished and it was the world record. Yeah. It was like a 5-second PB. Actually, no, it's more like 8 seconds, I think. Manas was not very good, though. Manas in the early game was pretty bad. Nah, I'm gonna keep going. I would normally stop if I was like 3+ hours in, but it happened so early on in stream that it's worth it to just keep going. the camera down, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually faster or not. I mean, if you can just run past them because your camera is down, that's great. But I don't know if that's actually the case or not. I could try it, but I like just doing more runs right now. I think I'll do all like the labbing and stuff off stream, and we'll stick to doing the runs on stream. Nah, I'm gonna have to practice and route in +3 glaive because that would mean that I would be missing 1 fire abrasive, and I'd be missing a couple of moonstones for +3 even because I buy some of the stones for +3. So you'd be skipping the boxes. A lot of routing stuff you have to consider. You can't just like do that on the fly. Bloodborne was like the first like speed game that I tried really hard in, Marcus. My first ever speed game was Sekiro and then Demon Souls. And my first run that I try-harded for top 5 in was Bloodborne. Like my first world record was in Demon Souls, but it was not super competitive at the time. The first game with like really big competition was Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a very competitive speedrun for a game that's console exclusive, and for a game that's like kind of niche. It's very competitive. Yeah, I would never I would never run against Genso. I would never be foolish enough to run against Genso, dude. That guy is a freak in a good way, in the best way possible. He is a freak of nature in Bloodborne. You would do best to steer clear of trying to compete with Genso. That guy scares me. He came out of nowhere, pretty much. Like, he ran Demon Souls Remake with us back in the day, and basically one day said, I just want to get records in Bloodborne, and just destroyed the leaderboard in Bloodborne, essentially. I've held a record in Demon Souls, Elden Ring, and Lies of P. Sky T.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Jim.
But as you know, records are ever changing and always being, you know, beaten. So the ones that are still standing are Lies of P and Demon Souls.
Rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better.
I've always wanted to get a Bloodborne world record. I've always wanted to grind one out, but they are so competitive, man. Those runs are crazy at the highest level. Between Genso and the world and land queue, it's just like so crazy. The dedication of those people is just crazy. Hey, Fox, thank you for the GGs, dude. What's my favorite speedrun? I mean, this run's like unrestricted run is really cool, honestly. I'd say this run, like this run's glitched version, or Elden Ring RL1 DLC %. The disc bounty from 2 years ago. Or close to 2 years ago now. Hi, Aventus. Thank you for the kind words. Good content farming, then? I guess so. Why, golded donkey? That never happens. That is very rare. It's a gold donkey. The max possible time in this game, like in this category, I'm gonna say like a mid 125 is probably the peak. Like 125.30 is probably as low as I can get this run. Like obviously my Son of Best says 124, but I think a lot of that time save is very random at times. I think a reasonable time would be a 125.30 for this category. You were like 10 minutes behind? That's so funny. Thank you for the GG from 10 minutes ago. Damn. Sub 1010. Watchmen load screen is very good, actually. I think that's my first ever sub 1010 Watchmen.
That's my friend. You can get from City Hall.
Now the pets love you.
I lost 3 seconds here in my PB to my gold. That's kind of crazy. Ever done cornrow hairstyle? No. I think the craziest haircut I ever had was a mohawk when I was very young.
works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine of Tran and Krot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
What weapon do you think could outplay the glaive if you get it at the very start? It's a hard question, honestly. There's a couple of candidates, but I think the most obvious answer would be like the, you know, the two dragon sword, or the, you know, the wrench baton. I would say probably the Pale Knight would have the best chance, because it is a very good weapon. The Pale Knight's very, very good. The only issue is that it's very Fable hungry. So is the wrench baton, but the wrench baton has like that technique where you can save a Fable bar on a 3 Fable slam and only spend 2 Fable. But yeah, I'd say probably the Pale Knight. It does so much damage. Or the live puppet axe with the coil stick candle is also a very good option. But again, that one's also Fable hungry and is very bursty. Whereas the glaive is very good sustained DPS and burst. So it's so hard to beat out the glaive. I don't think you really even can. Like, unless the weapons had mechanics that played into what the glaive plays into, right? It's just so hard to beat a weapon that can parry and then follow up right away, right? It's just so hard to beat a weapon like that when the game is designed this way. Jeepers, is that a butterfly? Have you ran/have any interest in running a 100% version of this game? I've thought about hundo/all achievements before. I don't know how long that would take. I think the routing would be the most annoying part, but honestly, I'd be down to do all achievements. The only issue with that is that the endings are all like an achievement, so every ending would take like an hour and a half a piece, right? If you're going off of like the glitchless run where it takes about an hour or so to finish the game one time, I feel like the endings would be the hardest part, or the most annoying part, because this game is just so long to do any percent. Also, the records I've heard are very like grindy.
These bodies, could they be from Moonlight Town?
But I would like to try, I think, one day to do that. That'd be a very big undertaking. Hundo would be quite a project. I would need to do notes, because I don't usually do notes for these runs. And I would probably need notes for a run like that. I very rarely do notes because I just don't find it to be very helpful for me. I don't learn that way. But for a run like that, you would have to have notes. Like pages and pages of notes.
Only the worst may pass. Hear it. The cursed angel's wing.
Would you ever do a Wukong run? I think Wukong is a bit too long for me, personally. I think I like the idea of like Lightspeed Hundo more than a Wukong 90% run. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so intriguing, right, Dyla? I mean, obviously, I would probably just use, you know, I wouldn't do it glitchless. I would do it with glitches to speed up the game. But it would still take quite a bit to finish the game because you can't zip anymore. You can still pogo, but zipping is what helps you skip into the arcade. Or sorry, not the arcade. Skip to Victor. But I guess you could do the skips that we found in Arlecchino %. But even then, it's still like 50 minutes to get to that point in the game. No, the glaive would be better, not because of the parry frames, but also just because of the damage. It just does more damage as well. It's easier to use, it does more damage, and it's more Fable efficient. It's just like a super weapon. I don't know why they added it, to be honest. Like, it's just like an absolute powerhouse. Nothing else can possibly hope to compete with it. It is literally the Exodia of this game. Like, I don't think anything can compete with it, honestly. Like I said, maybe the Pale Knight can hold a flame to it, but still, it's just overshadows everything, regardless. Well, yeah, that's exactly it, right? Like, if you had to fight, like, a Millennia, like, optional boss to get it, it wouldn't be that crazy, because you just wouldn't get it. You would literally just skip it, because even though it's that good, you'd have to fight a super boss that's out of your way that you don't really want to, you know, spend time doing just to upgrade a second weapon, you know what I mean? Like, the fact they didn't make you do anything to earn it is kind of wild. Like, even just, like, put it in Polendina's shop or Puccinella's shop for 5,000 ergo or whatever would be pretty reasonable. You look like Bad Bunny with long hair. I've heard that before. I've heard I look like Bad Bunny and Jon Snow. And then some guy from Gamer Nexus, is that what that show is called? Some guy with long hair from Gamer Nexus. Oh, you have to be on the right side. Okay, my bad. I was trying to see if I could save time by squeezing on the left side, but you need to be on the right side. Okay, well, today I learned, I guess. I was like, surely you can save like a couple of seconds by going there, like squeezing in right there. I wanted to make that better cycle because I was a bit slow in the menuing there, so I was wondering if I could get like a good cycle on the wheel. But I died. Died for science, I guess. Bro. Keep bouncing off the wall. What was the speedrun weapon before the glaive was added? The wrench baton was the weapon that we used in Glitchless. In any percent, we use the Greatsword of Fate, like the starting Greatsword, attached to the rapier handle. I totally block canceled again, but the game disagreed with me. It's okay. You know, you guys can't see it too because the controller overlay is like frozen. Like you can't see the block input that I'm trying to do. But you're supposed to like R1 block cancel, and it's just so hard to do efficiently and at the right timing. In like 3 days, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, PBs don't usually come often in speedruns, right? Like, the fact that we're PBing, you know, once a day is a good indicator of how optimized this run is. Not very, you know? Games that are optimized see world records every couple of months or so. Not daily. So it makes me feel like I'm not really doing enough to lower it. The Giga Gamer, so true. PB every week of 2026. You know, the strat for content farming is to run a category until it's, you know, still beatable by yourself, but also like a good time. And then you leave the category, you sit on it, and then you do another category, and then you get, you know, a new PB every day in that category. That's like the unlimited content hack for speedrunning. But the problem is that when you are running so many different games, I feel like you crank out so many PBs. Because, you know, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So you're just constantly PBing. I think one thing I've wanted to do for a while is the idea of any percent glitchless speedruns, but with viewer requested weapons. I think that would be a fun idea to do. How did I come up with the name Blanks? It related with League of Legends, I mained AD carry, and I played a lot of Jhin, so I liked the gun theme. And I was like, what's a cool name for like a gun, you know?
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Hello, out here.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun though to like try out some like the really bad weapons this game can have. Chills, yeah. I played Jhin mainly. That was my highest mastery character for a while. But I also played Lucian, so it kind of works out for Lucian too, and Graves. I played a lot of the gun characters now I think about it. Am I a ball and gun gamer? I think I am. And Gangplank too, actually. Wait a second. I've played like every character. I've like mained every character with a gun.
The hotel security excludes puppets like you.
In League at one point.
So you'll have to lie to get inside.
Yeah, and I use the Pale Knight in my DLC runs. I'm a ball and gun gamer. What the hell? The Pale Knight, the Glaive, or the Rose Sword. Yeah, I think like a viewer requested run would be a good way to do a full run with the Pale Knight or a full run with the Rose Sword. Yow! Yeah. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome, welcome. Self-aware ball and gun gamer. Well, we gotta play Red Dead then next. Done live stream level 1 run. Yeah, I've done level 1, no weapon upgrades. When the glaive didn't exist with the 2 dragon sword, so it was like the main weapon for that run. Before 2 dragon sword, I used the wrench on the coil stick handle. So I assume the best weapon from level 1 would be the coil stick with the puppet axe. Or just the glaive, I guess, as well. Could be really good too. It'd be more about applying status effects than it would be about like actually dealing good damage. Similar to like Elden Ring level 1 runs. Well, I guess Elden Ring level 1 runs feels like just under-leveled because you can get a lot of levels for free with GGR and physic tiers and talismans, right? So level 1 Elden Ring is like it's like level 60 pretty much. Any Giga Chat is Zero enjoyers in chat? I'm sorry, my chat does not include mid laners. We're an ADC and jungler only chat. That's probably a lie. Probably a lot of top laners and mid laners. I'm curious to see like what like the player distribution is. Like, have they ever released numbers for like player distribution like for main role? I wonder if that'd be hard to do. Because jungle has to be like either the highest or the lowest player count. I love jungle though. I'm a big jungle enjoyer. I don't like laning. Laning is very, very hard. I'm not very good at it.
Well, you can't sneak past me. Die!
It's fine.
Are you a dream or an nightmare? Stop showing up. I demanded the truth.
League is dead. I don't know. I feel like League has been having a little bit of a resurgence. A lot of big streamers are playing League again. I feel like it's definitely like a different game. I mean, it's still like very, very toxic, obviously. But I feel like it's having a bit of a resurgence in popularity. This past Worlds was like the biggest Worlds ever, apparently. Do Arc Raiders. We have to go to Speranza and Liza P, guys. Where the hell is Speranza? Let me at him. They implemented Fearless mode, where once a champ can be picked, it cannot be used for the rest of the series. Really? So once you pick like Braum, let's say, you can't pick Braum again? That's interesting, actually. I think it's really cool because like the Worlds that I watched were the same 17 characters pick ban every single match.
That's my friend. Remember?
You know what that means, though? That means that Kayssante can only pick one time. Isn't that crazy? Only one time you can play Kayssante. And then he's banned. That's so cool, actually.
Now that's all you.
So in Game 5, for example, it will be all new champs rewarding players who have a deeper champion pool. Yeah, because it's like 10 champs are gone in Game 1, 10 champs are gone in Game 2. Yeah, so literally, like, that's, if it's 5 games, it's like 1/3 of the roster is already eliminated. I guess in 4 games it'd be 40, not 50, but... Yeah, I'm glad, honestly. Dude, when I watched League esports, like, it was hype because of the names and hype because of, like, the, you know, the competition and just the old school rivalries and whatever, but it was so boring. Like, let's be honest. It was hype because of the names, but the gameplay itself was so boring.
What kind of person is he? Oh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Yeah. It's like rooting for the Cleveland Browns, dude. You know? Rooting for NA is like rooting for the Browns for League of Legends. Or the Giants. I'm a Giants fan, so I guess I can't really talk. Giants after Eli Manning, Omega lol. Miami? Yeah, I heard that the quarterback for the Dolphins was like kind of getting a bit frustrated with the way that people were like kind of dogpiling on him. I felt kind of bad because you really can't just blame one guy for a team not doing well. It's a whole organization effort, you know? Don't slam. I went for the spin there. He's not going to spin now. Oh, never mind. That's fine. I guess I'll take this too. Feeling really good RNG on Foucault today. He's been giving me some really good RNG. Nice. Both pillars are destroyed too. A nice little straight line out the door right here. Very nice. What I mean by the pull cells are mandatory, by the way, I meant for this part right here. You take fall damage there, you have to use 2 to get back to full. And then you have to be full HP when you drop down the cathedral ladder as well. So you have exactly 0 pull cells in the cathedral. Thought I was gonna take a break. Someone breaks my record. I don't know, man. I just feel like running this category. I'm just having fun doing it. You know what I mean? It's not gotten to that point yet where it's like, ugh, glitchless. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, I didn't enjoy doing the DLC, if anything. I think the DLC is just so, like, it's so... The content feels like Elden Ring, no Skadu. You know what I mean? Like, the whole experience feels like you're playing Elden Ring without Skadu fragments.
Bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
I was like, oh, the DLC is going to be so much fun. But then I started running it, and I'm like, this feels, like, really bad. Because I have, like, no levels. My damage feels trash.
Do you want to You even... Only the worst will pass.
I guess I take the ladder. Yeah, I guess I just take the ladder, do the slow way. Get it, loader. Yeah. That's what I mean. Guess I'm a base game Andy for now. I think what I'll do is probably DLC no hit after I'm done doing any % glitchless. Maybe again, will you upload both to YouTube? No, probably just the fastest one from tonight. I don't think I'll even upload the one from tonight if I don't get another one. I want to let my other one cook. I don't want to spam the feed, you know? Why? It's not very good for the algorithm to just spam videos one after the other. When all bosses with DLC? I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe after DLC no hit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I got hit by the guy in the cutscene. Actually, on sr.com. If you have anything productive to say, then that would be great. But otherwise, I'd prefer to not just bring all that negativity in here, to be honest, because that is not appreciated. Okay. Let's make it out of train without hitting the wall, without missing a block cancel, without pressing L1 on accident. Just finished reading Pinocchio. The references in the game are crazy. I mean, I feel like it's loosely based on the story of Pinocchio, but yeah, you could definitely tell if you go back and you like pay attention. You can tell what they were going for. Could I fix the controller overlay? I mean, I would love to, but I have to restart OBS for that, which would end my stream, unfortunately. So I can't do that right now. My OBS was all buggy earlier. It like freezed my PC for like 2 minutes straight, and so I had to... I should have restarted my PC, honestly, but I didn't, so here we are. Finally, with the gold coin tree, they got really creative, which makes the game more impressive. Wait, so is the gold coin tree a part of the novel? A part of like the original story? So I did not know that. If it is. I realize I have my voice is set to off now to the elevator. Hey, Sahara. Welcome on in. Good day, good day. Oh, man. What a day, guys, huh? What a day. The 1:26:26 on 1/6/26. Isn't that crazy? PR'd on the incline bench? Nice, dude. I've been heavily considering getting back to, like, weightlifting / gym. I'm kind of inspired a little bit. When I was, like, working out last, like, pretty intensely, I was doing a bunch of, like, body weight stuff. And I mean, it's bodyweight stuff is so great for just improving your mobility and just generally feeling better too. I like to also do some like dumbbell workouts and weightlifting. Turn off voices, dude. I left it off on accident because of the last run, but it's kind of nice to have no voices on. It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie, but there are a few audio cues that I look for in the run, so I will have to turn them back on at some point. But it is very nice to have no voices. Oh my goodness. No Gemini in my ear, dude. You just recently beat Ergo level 10, no P organ, plus 0 in 4 hours. Oh, nice. 4 hours, 44 minutes. Huge. That's actually a very good time for, like, no upgrades. Fights take forever. Like, especially the last couple fights. It takes so long when you have, like, no stats and no upgrades. Hello, Hollow Pineapple. First time catching a stream. Been watching your runs for quite some time. Quite nice. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. My game just fucking crashed, bro. My game just crashed. Damn. Unlucky! Oh 07, dude. Oh 7. Yeah. Damn. Watchman was salty you beat him. Yeah. Someone else is salty that I beat him too. Better here than at Manus, I suppose. Yeah. Very true. All right. Well, we're gonna short stream Andy today, because I have a headache. I have a headache from the sides of my head because of my headset. So we're gonna short stream it today. But I will call it here, and we will pick it back up again probably tomorrow or so. But good day. 4 hours of runs, which is good. Boo! Yeah. Take care of your head. Yeah, it's not because of the glasses, it's the headset today. The headset's pushing on my glasses. I need to, like, someone said you could, like, warm them up, and then when you warm them up, the ear things, the catchers, they, like, get wider. But I'm getting a headache because my headset's pushing my glasses in, so I will call it here, guys. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight and supporting. We got the heckin' 26-26 and 1-6-26. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. I am going to call it here and then probably back tomorrow or so. And like I said, we also have why am I doing this with my hands? We also have a Elden Ring Randocalypse match, probably on Sunday, Sunday afternoon with Hoosier. So I'll be practicing for Elden Ring at some point this week, either offline or on stream. I don't know when I'm going to do it. But a nice solid humble 4 for you guys. And yeah, I will send you guys over elsewhere. And then we will pick it back up again tomorrow or so. I won't promise you a stream tomorrow, but we'll do something tomorrow, hopefully. Here's my socials if you want to follow me up on their platforms. Here's my Discord if you want daily pings when I go live. New run up on YouTube. I don't think I will upload this PB that I just got. I'm not very satisfied with it. I can get another one. So we're gonna probably hold off on uploading this one right away. Don't want to spam the algorithm. It's not really good. It shows if you upload 2 videos at the same time, one gets more views than the other. That one that doesn't get pushed out kind of gets like phased out of the algorithm. It just sucks all around for all parties if you spam. So we'll let this one cook. If you want to check it out, I guess it's like an invalid or obsoleted WR, but here I'll link it to you guys if you want to watch it. Here, watch it right here if you guys want to see the record that I got the other day. And if you missed the run from today, you can just go ahead and you can watch the YouTube VOD or the Twitch VOD. It was the first run that got past Romeo. So just go like an hour in or an hour and a half in. Whatever runs past Romeo is the run. So if you're looking for something to watch tonight, because I'm getting offline, you can watch the run from tonight on the YouTube VOD or Twitch VOD or whatever, or the video that I linked as well. So yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Go say hi to NPT. Enjoy the rest of your night, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go say hi to NPT for me. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. 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 Have a blessed night, those who are on YouTube. Good night, YouTube.